Good day everyone. In the news now is something that I've spoken about at length before, and that is the fact that crises are created so that monitoring, tracking and tracing of humans will become commonplace. And especially here in South Africa, our government will just roll out anything that will monitor, track and trace you because they want to be able to control you. And I speak of everyone in government, all the political parties that are currently serving in Parliament. So in this article that I have for you today, it says a smart meter in every house, and this is for electricity inside Eskom's 16 billion plan to help end load shedding. And the DA-run city of Cape Town was the first to very quickly send out notices to say that you have to have a smart meter installed in your house, and it is compulsory. So this doesn't just come from Eskom. This comes from a drive from the European Union, from the US, many other places where they want to be able to control how you use electricity in your home. And you can go and read the details in this article. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty details, but with these smart meters, they'll be able to monitor how you consume electricity, and they will also be able to control your consumption by switching off your power when they want. If it's not smart water meters that can shut off your power supply, which is currently unconstitutional, they can now shut off your electricity supply. So they're just extending load shedding into your home with a click of a button. Think what this actually means. And this is not just about shutting off your electricity supply or how you consume electricity. This is about monitoring how you run your household. So think about how you will be even carbon taxed in future for how you consume power, when you consume power, and what you supply with the electricity that you have. So I'll just briefly touch on this. As South Africa's fights a crippling power crisis, Eskom is hedging its bets on smart meters to help put an end to load shedding, and they believe that they will be able to recover all the stages of load shedding. Doing this, stage 4 and 6 load shedding is now being implemented after the failure of 7 generating units. Breakdowns are now at 17,955 megawatts of generating capacity and planned maintenance at over 5,000 megawatts, the power utility said. Among the solutions being pushed by Eskom is to put a smart meter in every home within the next 4 years. Now you will see how this pans out to having this in place before Agenda 2030 comes to an end, because 2030 is the end year for this agenda being rolled out. According to the business report, the program will cost at least 16 billion, and the utility hopes to recover more than 7,000 megawatts into the grid. Now think about that. That is power being taken from households. Where is that power going? You see, there is a lot more behind this, because where is that extra power they recover from the grid going? Because they're recovering this from consumers. Currently the consumers don't use in homes, don't use a lot more than 7,000 megawatts. It's mainly industry that uses the grid. So think about that. It will use a demand management system, which Eskom says will allow one to decide, not one, the government or Eskom, to decide when to use electricity based on how much it will cost. On smart prepaid meters, the amount used is taken from a prepaid balance. So what actually happens is you will be charged more or less depending what time of day you actually use electricity. If you decide to cook at night, which is a normal thing, that is peak load time, and you will get absolutely nailed to the wall in cost for cooking during that time. So what will people actually do? They are hoping that people will change their habits. And this is the whole plan. They will be able to monitor people and get people to change their habits with smart meters being put everywhere. It is just mainstream global surveillance into your household. And people should oppose this with everything they've got. Because creating the crisis and then bringing the solution later is just so old right now. And I am quite frankly fed up of people being bamboozled like this. And this has got nothing to do with Eskom. The writer actually brought these plans in with these COP visits, and actually being a politician more than actually being a CEO at Eskom, and bringing all these political and international global agendas into our country. And our government is just lapping this up. There's some people that are resisting it, but the biggest problem is corruption, corruption, corruption. This word that has just overrun this country. Instead of calling people the criminals that they are, you just call them corrupt. And we really need to think about our role in not calling something what it is. Like I've said before many times on this channel, when someone is a terrorist, call him a terrorist. When someone is a criminal, call him a criminal. Don't call them corrupt. That is a grey word that's been put out there. Do not actually say or make things what they are, and say what you actually mean. So, smart meters coming your way. The City of Cape Town said that it's compulsory. I will do another video where I will actually read out the pamphlet. I'll show it to you so that you can understand how very quickly our official opposition will make sure that they can get control over the electricity in your home. Thank you very much for watching this video, and please remember to share this with your friends and family.